Greetings, internets! Tittyfall, I swore I wrote Titan. Titanfall is out, and while it seems really cool, at the end of the day it's just another shooter. And while you're playing it, you're going to learn a lot about your mother's sexual life that you really wish you didn't know. And by the way, if it's true, then your mom's not just a slut, she is the slut. And she's even worthy of one of those achievement pop-ups or at least a gift card to a 7-Eleven. Because while she was sucking chode in Akron, she was simultaneously getting Fromunda cheese in Phoenix. And what she did in Washington State is too nasty to reveal. But let's just say it had something to do with a rodeo clown, duct tape, fluorescent lights, Richard Gere, and a flaming bag of kittens. So avoid all of that. And come check out some of the free games I'll be recommending in my free gaming series. It's on now, after the intro. Alright, so this is the game. This is inside of the game world, I should say. The game is played completely in your browser. Now, part of it is played via HTML. For instance, if I run back over here, you see these green arrows? It'll send me to where I can buy stuff on a market. I can what is it? It's like a casino type game, and basically put stuff in the bank. So if I die out here in this game world, then all of my money doesn't go with me if I deposit it there. Now, if you look up here in the corner, this is the mini-map. And as you can see, the map here kind of reminds me of a Total Annihilation level. I'm going to go ahead and open up the big map here. Now, it takes 10 seconds, but the neat part is you can actually move around. So we'll go ahead here. Okay, now this is the game world map. And as you can see, it's all city streets, according to this map here. There is one online that you can look up bigger. Now, they're not all in the same arrangement, but I will tell you, some of this game does get repetitive, only because the levels just look the same. For instance, I'll go ahead and walk out here and I'll show you. Now, there aren't just the normal zombie types. As you advance further and further out into the world, there are harder and bigger enemies to fight, just like any good RPG. As you can tell, my character here, I have a Beta Tomcat pistol, and then I have a fire poker. I have no, I have no ammo. So we'll go ahead and look here. And as you can tell, this opens up like an HTML page, and this will actually show the inventory that I have on my character. And so yeah, here we go. So I have armor and trousers and a shirt and weapon, and it will show you what all this stuff is. And so I have dog biscuits and candy and potato chips. So we'll go ahead and close this little guy for now. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of a neat mix of Unity, Web 3D here, and HTML. Now, Unity has really come a long way, I've got to say, and it's really going to, like, games like this are going to be coming to the Wii U. Not necessarily this game, but games that run Unity. And that is pretty cool. So, see my energy as I run, I hold down shift here and I run, it goes down, depletes it. So we'll go ahead and, I'm swinging my bat, and we'll see if we can find some enemies out here to kill. This is like the beginning area of the game, so, oh, yeah, that'll load up a new area, that'll load up a new area. See if this loads up a new area. Okay, this doesn't, okay, here's an enemy. So I'm going to hit him here. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, you can also get mobs of zombies, and I guess they will swarm you big. Okay, so there we go. I just took him down. So I'm nourished. I also have to eat in this game. That's something important to do. Now, I normally don't recommend freemium games like this, but this one is actually pretty fun, albeit a bit repetitive, but just like any game, play it too much and it becomes very repetitive. I have not played this too much. I am really low level. Just don't have much time. Well, we'll see if we can find some more enemies. You can go into buildings, and the thing is, it's not an instance. If you're in a building and someone else is running around in there, yeah, it's because it's one public building. That part I thought was weird. I wish those were instances just because the loot would be cool, but sometimes people see loot that you don't. So here's a building. I'm going to go ahead and enter it. So it's going to load this area, and if it takes too long... Nope, didn't take too long. Oh yeah, now this one is kind of spooky and dark. And of course, if you go over here, then you can go upstairs. Well, let's go ahead and run around here real quick. There's a corpse. Okay, I'm not seeing anything I can pick up yet. Nope, there might be one. Ah, yes, okay. So you gotta hold E to search. Oh, I found some cash. Well, no, I'm gonna leave that. Oh, see, now here's a guy right now looking at the same loot thing I am. But it looks like we can both look at it. Now, I was playing with Grim, and he was able to see stuff that I couldn't, and I was able to see stuff that he couldn't. So, it's kind of random, and it's per person. Ah, I found some handgun bullets. Let's see if that works in my Beta Tomcat. Yes, it does. So now, the gun, if I fire it, it makes noise, and it will aggro monsters here. But it is very powerful. And the neat thing is about this game, you don't have to aim up or down. You can just fire away by looking at them. We'll search this. Nope, nothing there. So I'm going to go ahead and reload. Here comes one. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, these are not Walking Dead zombies because I blew his head off and he was still moving. Come on. Okay, here's some more stuff. So we'll hold E. Useless junk. Okay. Here's another player. Oh, he's got a zombie on him. Hey, I just saved your life there, Alvin. He must be Alvin the Chipmunk. He said Alvin Chip. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my fire poker. Ew. When was the last time someone cleaned this? As you can tell, the fire poker is not too bad. It's slow, but it does a lot of damage. You start with a penknife. Oh, 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 I moved the window for the recording. Move that back over here. There we go. I'm going to hold E to search here. Aw, all that for nothing. Well, okay, this is Dead Frontier, deadfrontier.com. You can get it. It is really cool. It's come a long way. The original one was just kind of top-down 2D, and this is completely 3D, as you can tell. And you get to scavenge. You don't really get to build at all, so there's not like the element of, oh, what other games am I thinking of? Oh, yeah, there's no elements of building, so you can't really build up. But if you just want to go on here and play with your friends, kind of like an MMO-style game, then this is definitely something you should check into. Alright, everybody. I hope everyone out there is having a great start to spring if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm going to be back next time for, well, we're going to look at another free game. That game is 0 AD. It is completely free. It's open source, and I'm kind of on a open source, if you will, kind of on an open source, I don't know, I've switched to Linux on every computer but the one that I'm recording on right now because I'm in the middle of this project and I didn't want to transition in the middle of recording. But I'm kind of on a Linux and open source thing right now, and I can't get enough of it. I think it's great. And so, yeah. Alright, everybody. Good gaming. Until next time, good gaming, everybody.